Imagine this, an Arab spice seller, after hundreds upon thousands of kilometers traveling on camelback, finally arrives at the bustling marketplace of the Roman Empire. He looks around and sees people of different cultures, different faces, exotic goods, and most importantly, voices speaking languages that he doesn't understand. He approaches a Roman buyer, hoping to sell his spices, but the problem still persists. He doesn't understand what he's saying. So at first, he resorts to hand gestures. The merchant points to his goods, he tastes his goods, and smiles to show that they are of good quality. The Roman buyer, he understood this. So in response, he nods, responds with his own hand gestures, and slowly but surely, they both start to understand each other, and from there, transaction happens, not in just the spices, but also in culture. Over time, this Arab spice seller slowly but surely learns about the Roman language, and at the same time, the Roman buyer slowly but surely learns about the Arab language. What started as a simple exchange of hand gestures evolves into conversation, trade, and even friendship. This is the power of language. It doesn't just allow us to communicate with each other, it connects us, bringing people together who would have otherwise remained strangers. Hi, my name is Caliph, and I am from Stella International School, Gading, Serpong, and today I would like to give my speech about the power of language in building civilization and connecting culture. Now, the story that I just mentioned before isn't just limited to businesses. It's about how language is essentially a bridge that connects cultures together. This story is a reflection of history itself. Think about it. Every major civilizations, for example, ancient Egypt, ancient China, and the Mesopotamians, the Persians, the Caliphates, and so on and so forth. All these civilizations were built upon language exchange. Trade routes like the Silk Road, which essentially connects ancient China to the rest of the world. It's not just about a pathway of goods. There were networks of ideas, technological innovation, and essentially language. And through conversations, these civilizations, they learn from each other, they understand from each other, and essentially grew stronger together. But even beyond history, language impacts our daily lives as well. Every word that we speak also carries the value of our culture. This essentially means that our culture is how we see the world, how we handle the world, and how we express our emotions. So recently, I learned this from the Arab language. I learned this phrase. It says, Ahlan wa sahlan. And if we were to directly translate it to English, it basically means, may you arrive as part of the family. This actually is a simple greetings, but the words, it's so deep. Like, it welcomes other people, but essentially treats them like as if they're family. This essentially reflects the hospitality of the Arab people and the values of their culture. So what can we learn from here? Well, indeed, people of different cultures have their own different languages, but that doesn't mean we should stay separated. In fact, we are united by problems, because when there's a problem, we want to solve it. And in order to solve it, we need to understand each other, we need to listen to each other, we have to think like the other person. And from there, we can solve these issues, learn from our mistakes, learn from solving the problem, and essentially growing stronger together. So the next time you encounter someone of different culture, remember my story about the Arab spice seller and the Roman buyer. And remember, language isn't just a tool for communication, it's an opportunity to listen and understand each other. That is all, and thank you for listening.